Gray Divorcee's Guide to Online Dating. Learn the slang before you play the game. Hello, Humpty from We Are Positive Agers, where we want to guide those of you considering online dating. With the increase of gray divorces, online dating apps are getting more attention than ever. It's a big business with many apps and even a new language to learn. If you're going to take the risk and hopefully enjoy the rewards of online dating, you need to pick up the slang and what it represents before actually starting dating. If you meet someone online and they drop a dating term, you'll recognize it and come across as savvy and not a naive beginner. You'll also be more aware of some unpleasant behaviors that could surface. Overall, these terms do not represent positive experiences. This may feel like a purely negative introduction to online dating, but the positive payoff may come later while helping you avoid falling into some common dating traps. And traps there are for the unwary. I'd like to thank those of you who've shared stories with me about your experiences with online dating sites and have agreed to let me use them here. I always believe we can learn more from real agers like us rather than the experts selling books or workshops. Nothing beats real experience. Here's a starter lesson in essential lingo for online dating apps. Ghosting. This is when somebody suddenly stops all communication without explanation. Judy from San Antonio met Carl and they really hit it off. Then Carl stopped responding to Judy's texts and emails. She tried several times to get back in touch with Carl, but just gave up after a while. She was ghosted. Ghost busting is when you just don't want to let go and keep persisting to contact the other person. Don't prolong or intensify the hurt. Accept that this world has ghosting types and gently say goodbye and good luck and be fortunate you got out early rather than later. Benching. Keeping someone on hold while exploring other options. Like in baseball, when you're placed on the bench and wait for the star to get injured so you can play. If someone is benching you, that means they're looking around for more promising prospects and will keep you on the string as a backup. If this is happening to you, find a better way to win the dating game. Catfishing and kitten fishing. Catfishing is creating a fake online persona to deceive others. Catfishing can be a serious attempt by someone to steal your identity and clean out your bank accounts. Catfishers are criminals in the dark web who prey on emotionally vulnerable seniors and scam them out of house and home. Kitten fishing is a milder, more subtle attempt to deceive, but it's still dishonest and manipulative. The person may fudge on age, weight, height, financial success, or other characteristics to appear more desirable. Maybe even a fake address or younger photo to create a more appealing image. It's still a scam, even if not with criminal intent. I heard about Bart and Joan in Denver. She lied about her age and health and used a glamour photo from years past to entice him to set up a date. He discovered she was overweight, needed oxygen for a heart condition, and was at least 10 years older than he was. In future dates, he learned the importance of inspecting the goods before getting too interested. Gaslighting. This is emotional abuse when one partner manipulates the other person by getting them to question their decisions, thoughts, actions, and interpretation of events from memory or those happening in the present. Get out fast before you get gassed. Breadcrumbing. Remember the Hansel and Gretel story where the kids left breadcrumbs to find their way home? In senior dating, breadcrumb hints are dropped that suggest a future relationship is likely. But things happen very slowly or not at all. The breadcrumbs may dissolve and the pathway evaporate before anything happens. If all you are getting are crumbs, look for another trail to a good relationship. Love bombing. Betty from the UK was inundated with compliments, flowers, chocolates, and calls at all hours of the day from Brad. Love bombs are the height of manipulation, and you need to be wary of them. Ask yourself the question, why is this person so eager and persistent? Sure, you're special, but why all this attention? It says more about the other person than you. Often the love bombers are the first to bail out of the plane when a slight turbulence or dose of reality hits home, as they did with Brad. After a couple of days, he said, the chemistry just isn't there. Don't let love bombs drop on you. Holidating. This stems from the Netflix movie Holiday. It's when you or your newfound friend want to avoid loneliness over the holidays. Holidays over, often so is the friendship or relationship. John and Carol from San Diego met before Thanksgiving and had a fantastic time with parties and family gatherings, even extending over the Christmas season. Soon after New Year's Day, Carol told John she needed a little space and wanted to spend more time with her grandkids. He got the message. Textlationship. This is when the friendship or love interest doesn't get beyond the texting, card sending, or email phase. The relationship just doesn't happen despite all the endearments on phone or paper. It just fizzles out. Sort of a slow ghosting. Barry from Ohio told me about a mad texting phase he had with Gwen. And despite repeated attempts to get together, it never got past the smartphone. He just gave up and blocked her number in frustration. Scrooging. This was coined by the dating provider eHarmony from the cheapskate Scrooge in the Christmas Carol story. In Scrooging, you get dumped or are the dumper just before the holidays, so there's no need to buy a gift. Thirst trap. Someone on social media or a dating site may post a provocative or enticing photo to get your attention or interest. Could even be a fake or outdated image just to grab your attention or thirst for more. They may want to just feed their own ego and see how many responses they'll get rather than really looking for a friendship. To repeat, this is not a very positive perspective for online dating. Chances are you will never encounter any of these behaviors with the kind, pleasant, and responsible people you'll meet online. You might sail into a successful relationship right off the bat and never look back. On the other hand, some caution is warranted. Keep these terms and possibilities in the back of your mind as you explore the promising world of online dating. Please leave comments about your experiences, positive and negative, with online dating. They'll be a benefit to others. I also welcome confidential emails at humptyager@gmail.com. Your identity will be protected if you allow me to retell your stories. Also, check out my companion website, the Positive Ager Lifestyle PAL Resource Center at agerlearns.com. Scroll down to the Dating and Relationships section for additional information and interesting videos and websites to explore. Thanks for watching, and please consider punching that big red subscribe button so I can reach more positive agers like us out there and perhaps be of help to those who are struggling with aging issues. Have a positive Ager day.